Your theories are the worst kind of popular tripe, your methods are sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable.
Alright, so what are we up to tonight, everyone? Well, some debauchery, no doubt, as we explore the Isles of Terra. Now, look at this grim situation I have put us back into. So, basically, I was taking the time to explore this Cyclops cavern, and they have these red pools of doom. So if you ever get in here and you're like, who am I? Should I go into a red pool of doom? You should. They give you buffs of different varieties, but very often they kill you. Look at that. 10,000 gold, except...
This guy here is dead.
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. But it's one of those things that I'll take because... low cash. Low cash pile we're getting here. Red liquid waves in the pool. Step inside and search. Well, you know that I will. Harry, jumping in. He made it. Nothing in there, but the man made it. Scarlet liqueform lapels in a stale breeze. Step in and search, of course. Nothing in there, but that's my go-to dude for all things Red Pool from here on out. Whoa, my God. Look at the pace at which this trap is shooting upward. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that right now. I need to go back to town and actually resurrect some people because we've got some people down here. So I think it's in our best interest to get out. Ooh, that's a good clip to get. I'm always thinking, you know, which probably surprises you, and rightfully so. I'm always thinking about different clips I want to use for the stream, and if you come up with any clips that you think would be hilarious additions to the poor selections I've already made, please let me know. But anyway, I was just thinking right now of, I'm saying let's get the hell out of here. And, oh, look at that. Fading at the edges, representing, hello. So as I say, let's get the hell out of here, it reminded me of the Army of Darkness clip where the skeletons are leaving their fruitless battle against Ash and his cohorts, and one of them is like, let's get the hell out of here. I really need that to describe a situation when I have to run away. But that's also a great movie just to scry through and find other amazing movie clips. Alright, so we got to get some people resurrected here, and by people I mean not my hirelings, because they're not people. Yeah, I went there. It got quite dark, I understand. But I have to make a distinction. Not ninja, not person. Okay, ooh, God. We've got broken stuff. Yeah, we've got broken stuff. Ooh, Jesus. Look at this stuff. Now, the steel padded armor, while the most comfortable way to wear steel is a pile of manure, but everything else there is actually really good. I'm considering using it. So let's first of all fix this. $2,000. This is the only bummer about Obsidian, is that, like, later in the game when you have people all decked out in Obsidian, if you get, you know, lucky enough to be there, the repair bills are astronomical. Imagine 10,000 for, you know, 15 slots of gear, and you can start to get a real sense of what you're up against. Alright, steel necklace. Look at that, 10 grand for that necklace. I'm going to waste a bunch of money and identify this. +4, yeah, I could have, I think it's probably in my best interest at this point to have the thingamajig, and that's the technical term for what I'm looking for, which is the hint guide just open off to the side. Now I'm going to bracket out big sections of that hint guide because I don't find it fun to just have all the answers unless, I'm just in that kind of a mood. But I'm usually not. I like to discover stuff on my own, or at least pretend that I've done that. And so I don't like to have, the passwords and things like that, but I do like to have as much information about the gear in the game as I can, and I think that should be an open resource anyway. And if I were writing everything down, I would remember that steel is just universally a +4 without having to identify it every time and waste money. Anyway, you get the idea. I need to just have that open so I don't bankrupt myself identifying crap all the time. So these amber boots are +4, and these pearl boots are +3. So they're great. And this steel padded armor is poop. Okay. Alright. Anybody else busted? Anybody else got some busted stuff? Okay. No, we're good. Alright, well, while we're here, we should probably buy a torch. Saint, I know you're going to be happy to hear this, but I've decided to switch back to my previous commitment to all ninjas. I had about maybe a 30 to 45 minutes of gameplay break where I had some level 3 casters around for light and curing and stuff, thinking that this was a good idea, but no, I've made my bed with all ninjas, and I'm going to go back to that bed. And so we've got some tombstones in the rear, and we'll always have them there. Oh, it's intentional. Yes, good sir, it is very intentional. But you're right, they're level 3, so even if I tried to have them travel around, they would be getting one shot by everything that I came across at this point. So keeping them up would be an exercise in futility, but I also I want them to be dead so they can carry my crap. I'm gonna do this. I came into this all ninjas, and I'm gonna, dance with the ninja I came with. Call me what you will. Look at this. She doesn't even have boots on anyway. Well, it is pure foolishness. It's like the worst way to play the game. And yet, I think it might make for more overall entertainment to just see me beat my head against the wall. For just some background information, for some context for people who really don't care. Yeah, you know what? I did actually think about that to see how you can go through the game really, really fast if you remember all your passwords and you know what you're doing and you have a balanced party. I actually thought about that for sure, but then my plan is to kind of break the bank and go over to Good Old Games and buy Might and Magic 4 and 5. I believe they come bundled together, and then just see what the next iteration is like, see if it's any fun. And do a balanced party there, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So a balanced party would be more appropriate. But I love this game so much that a balanced run might be a good idea. I'll tell you what, man. I didn't know, you probably know this because you're more Twitch savvy than I am, but I was looking around for other people streaming Might and Magic 3, and just as a heads up, it's nobody on Twitch, at least at the times that I checked. But what people are streaming is Heroes of Might and Magic 3, and I mean a good amount, mostly Russians, and it's like they're playing in leagues for money for this strategy game that's over 20 years old. I couldn't believe it. I was just popping into these channels. I couldn't really understand what was going on because it was largely Russian, but I was just like, wow, I didn't know that this scene existed, but I'm glad it does. So anyway, I'll never enter the tournament scene because that just seems far too foreboding, but I'm definitely going to do a Let's Play of Heroes of Might and Magic 2 through the campaign, because that game is just, it crushes. And I did ask him one of the... Molly's game. No, see, I love Heroes of Might and Magic 2. That's my preferred game. I don't know as much about 3. I didn't play it as much. But I do like meth and oil. I don't know what you mean, like they're greased up or like, but yeah, I like all that stuff. So anyway, that's another thing that's going to happen. Yeah, 2 was better for sure. I don't remember all the things. 3 just felt like it had too much complexity. It was kind of like imbalanced and needlessly extended the game lengths, like the underworld and stuff like that. And from what I understand, talking to some of the people in the channels on Twitch when I was looking around earlier, the reason 2 is not supported, there aren't, you can't play it like hot seat against people like you can 3. It doesn't have a client for like matchmaking or anything like that, so you can only really do 3. So that's sad. Alright, what kind of boots you got, dude? You got these boots of Cold Rays. See, these boots of Cold Rays are pimp if I need to cast Cold Ray, which is pretty much all the time, but they don't do anything for my armor class, so I'm going to put these pearl boots on you. And no, yeah, I played Hot Seat too. I would play Tyler in Hot Seat and my brother and stuff like that. Like, you could do it local area, but I don't know if you could do it, like, you know, in modern day, in Windows 10, over the internet. I don't know. At least, you know, that was... Because I didn't see anybody running it. Do you have a necklace, my dude? You do. You have this coral amulet, which blows. Gold pendant is good. Crystal necklace ain't that great. I'm going to remove this coral amulet and give you this pimp steel necklace. Yeah, that's what I mean, over the net, so you could, like, be on Twitch and streaming it competitively against other people. Now, this is something that I actually skipped out on, and I only noticed. I was putting together a Twitch highlight for the stream yesterday, and I did not notice that somehow Hidden Hunk's accuracy slipped up to 50. Like, you know, let's see if he has these precision gauntlets, which are buffing his accuracy a bit, but he must have, like, it's his highest stat. It's insane, but it's great because he's my strong dude, and he's got the obsidian nunchaku, so he just is my party at this point. And so you can really see why, like, a party full of ninjas is a shitty idea, but if you only had one ninja, like if I had a balanced party, yeah, he dunked his head in the right acid for sure, and just got accurate, or he touched the right crystal. You know, I don't know what he did, but he's accurate as all get out. But if I just had Hidden Hunk as like my DPS source, you know, in like the 3rd or 4th slot in the party, had a couple of tanks, had a couple of casters, it would be unbelievable. But in my situation, you know, all I'm really doing is praying that Hidden Hunk gets initiative and attacks and kills the enemy before they can hit me. Which is, you know, not altogether the worst. It's just, how much food do I have? 10 days. That's great. That's great. Alright. Now I'm going to go back to the Cyclops Cavern. But first, what time is it? It's Three's Day. Well, Three's Day is a pretty good day of the week. That is Three's Day for me. A velvety cheek day. Too quiet? Alright. That's cool. I figured out a way on the fly with my Streamlabs like controller app to kind of raise the volume. So let me try this to see if I can do this in a way that's sensible. How's this?
I love her each weekday, each velvet, each cheap day. You know what I mean.
Cool. So now I can actually raise the volume. You see, someday when I, play a modern game that allows reasonable alt-tabbage or just moving the mouse between monitors, I can do better job adjusting things. But this game, DOSBox, does not want you to do anything to it, or it gets really angry. Where's that torch that I bought? Did I actually, forget to buy a torch? No, you got one. Alright. Let's save it, just in case nobody, I don't want to dunk my head in and die again. Yeah, okay. So we've done all of the pools of doom at this point that we can get to. Now it's just a matter of getting through this. Alright, so I doubled my hit points, so this shouldn't do shit to me, but you never know. Bones. Please don't be a scroll. Red Warrior's Key. Awesome. Actually, not awesome. You know what I found out when I was just kind of offhand reading the manual about the keys? Because I was making sure that certain items, like what they did or whatever. Anyway, you can't discard keys. And so now I have 2 copies of the keys because I stole keys from the hirelings. So I think I'm going to have to do another little trick, which is to hire somebody, give them shit that you don't want, that you can't discard, and then dismiss them from your party. Nothing but bones. Ancient jewelry, $2 grand. $2 grand. A little money, a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this Cyclops. Whoa, he's got the touchy-feelies big time. All right. So...
let's get sweaty.
I know, I am going to dismiss him off a cliff. But, I don't want to dismiss him too far off the cliff because I want to get him back in case I have something else I need to get rid of. All right. Wow, look at this guy. It's my good buddy. Enrico Palazzo. Oh. Hunk just put the hurt on you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And so we got one goddamn hit.
We got one hit, like the entire party whiffed except Hunk, and then the Cyclops just reached out his bedtime hand there and put the hurt on Fat Shadow. He's down. Now, I will say, yeah, the Hunk can do this guy some damage. What the hell is this guy wearing? Is this a Catwoman suit that he's got on? I mean, it's like, I get the fact that he's got, the sandals that are woven up to the knee like Icarus. Yeah, Fat Shadow looks fine. He doesn't really look that bad. He cosplays for sure. It's like that Jim Gaffigan where he's dressed up as Catwoman. Kitty wants some candy. Anyway, he looks like he's got one of those like thong sleeves that goes over your knuckle joint. I don't know. Like a kind of like a. This is the GIMP. I mean, it is definitely
this fucking guy.
A GIMP situation. Yeah, that's true. Looks like Spider caught a couple of flies. The GIMP's asleep. You see, and this is just a situation. Whoa, somebody else hit. Look at this though, 10,000 gold for one dickhead. Okay, and he's a Cyclops, by the way, which is like the definition of dickhead. But anyway, that's 10,000 gold for one guy. That's amazing. Okay, now, but it also illustrates a situation where at this point in the game, my entire party is hidden hunk, hitting things, and everyone else just trying not to die. And we didn't try hard enough there. Now, do I have another torch? That's an important question. Well, of course not. Of course not. And it broke his armor. Man, this... ebony armor is easily broken. Like, I didn't think that, you know, ebony was such a delicate material. I get the glass stuff and the amber stuff breaking instantly, but come on, man. Anyway. So because I don't have a torch, and I'm just outrageously lazy, I should, like, if I'm an upstanding citizen, I go back to the town, I repair the scale armor, I buy a new torch, I return. However, I don't have teleport, I don't have Lloyd's beacon because I've screwed myself and gone all ninjas, so I kind of have to, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul. Except I don't even think there's any payment here. This is just robbing Peter and Paul. But basically what I'm trying to do is limit how much I walk back to town. So let's see if this Jewel of Curing can get anybody back up. One person back up. Uh-oh. Is the jewel gone? Oh, no, you don't have it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my jewel died. No more cures from that thing. Do I have any more curing? Alright, well, yeah, we do have some. Use this on the Shad Man. Alright. So I'm going to save it. Actually, it reminds me of a clip that I did get, but I have to trim the clip before I put it on here, which is Bring Out Your Dead. I mean, I basically have the corpse cart from Bring Out Your Dead with me all the time. Like, I have this, you know, covered wagon behind my party with all of my stuff, and then it just has 2 bodies in it. Yeah, at least. Any of my ninjas could go at any time. A Lightning Bolt scroll. God, Lightning Bolt is just such an amazing spell. I don't know if you saw the clip earlier where I had Lightning Bolt scroll and I used it, but it basically, it hits every enemy in the group that's immediately engaged with you one at a time. So it just like blasts all of them, and then it goes backward at least 3 squares deep, hitting every enemy. So it's like you hit like a 3x3 grid of people in front of you that yeah. It hits everybody in front of you, but then even behind you in the subsequent rows. It's so good. There's points in the game where you just clear out an entire area just by doing that. It's quite satisfying. It rolls so deep. And I think that it's one of the... It's like, it costs 7 magic points, I think. And it scales up with your intelligence. And so, you really have no need to even cast, you know... I mean, the other spells later are more powerful in terms of potency. But you don't really need anything else. Lightning Bolt is it. It's a lot like Heroes 2 with Chain Lightning, you know, where you get it with your hero and you just put the Chain Lightning on people and their entire army just crumbles. Whoa! Look at the hunk. He is drunk. That is a happy man, but he still hits hard. Who cares? I ain't judging. Yeah, you put that big splash on that dude. Yes. The halo was akimbo. It straightened itself back, though. You see that? Look, he's fine now. I don't know what happened. But I'll tell you what. That is a dead Cyclops. Now we're actually getting some reasonable experience. So, Fat Shadow, for example, is getting closer to level 12. And so is the Hand. So that's great. I'm going to save it after that. After, like, killing a Cyclops without a person dropping, that's your best day. Okay, here's a death pool for me. Great. All the bones in the pile are covered with teeth marks. Search, that's a wonderful prospect. Time distortion. Oh, what a good spell. Nope. Finger of death. Oh, God. Amazing. Oh, shoot. I forgot to use my range weapons. That sucks. All right. Does anybody have anything that... Yeah, I'm going to use this just to put the hurt on this guy. Do you have anything I can use? Yeah, you do. I forgot you had this wand of fireballs. What about you? You got anything? You looking good here? You're looking terrible, and you're missing. You got anything that we want to use, dude? No, you have all sensible items, and you missed. How about you? I'm about to equip these boots of cold rays just so I can do something with the Twinker. Remember when the Twinker was a heavy hitter? God, I need to get him back to the glory days. 8 use. Oof, made it. Splint mail. Ooh, look at this chest. Boy, that looks dirty. Super dirty. It's gonna be good. Alright, let's check this out. A chest of iron with a single eye engraved in the lid. It's like, you know, you would think that maybe the Cyclops would be embarrassed or just upset about the single eye, like he has no depth perception, that's a problem for him. But clearly, he's celebrating it. He's just like, I put it on my chest. It is my symbol. I am happy with it. It's not a weakness, it's my strength. Okay, so, given that,
It's locked.
this thing's
Inside.
locked. And so Fat Shadow's going at it, and he picked it like it was nothing.
Do it. Do it.
I think you probably just have to press the single eye. Yeah. There are a lot of jokes. Speaking of which, that's another gold mine for movie clips, which is Goonies. I've got to get some stuff from Goonies, but it reminds me of, you know, the fact I didn't... That would be awesome. Dude, that like accent tile you have, you know, on the front of the facade of your home on the front, that could clearly be replaced with some kind of single eye work. Now, remember in Goonies that the pirate's name is One-Eyed Willie? I mean, when I was a kid, that just flew over my head, but now it's like, how do you even keep a straight face? Knowing that, yeah, anyway, you see where I'm going with this. Okay. 50,000 gold! Yes! Yes, that is amazing. That's a treasure chest for you. Now that's a chest. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. This delay, I'm going to pump this up a little bit and see if that will slow down some of the animations for the people so they're not so frantic, like the trap animations. I know, I watch Goonies, like, way more than I should when I was a kid, and I've seen it a few times in hindsight. I can't wait to watch it with a kid. It's basically, like, everything that I enjoy about entertainment, which is the discovery of treasure. And so, it's a great movie for that. he gets a whole pouch full of gems, which is my lifelong dream. But anyway, yeah, One-Eyed Willie. I have the key to One-Eyed Willie. Great stuff. All right, so let's see. Fantastic freeze. That puts the freeze on big time. All right. I'm not going to bash that down right now because I have a feeling that there's like some uber Cyclops just waiting to explode out of that doorway and ruin my day. Ooh, wow, Sacred Silver Skull. It's been a while. It's a blast from the past. Couple of them. Cranion is going to be thrilled when I return with these things. His decorations are going to be... Okay, let me see if this delay actually does anything to affect the speed. No, okay. I thought maybe like it would change the speed of these trap animations or something, or the game animations. It doesn't. It probably just affects like the text speed or something, the scroll speed. Anyway, whatever. I'll figure it out. Alright, I want to get my map on before I die in these red pools. I'll clearly have to come back to bash down this door. Okay, I'm gonna save it again, because that's the kind of thing that I do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. A crimson tide churns in the confines of the stone circle. Wade in to search. I mean, it sounds like such a bad idea. There's these like dragons etched on the sides of this crumbling well. It looks horrible, but I'm going in anyway, of course. But the other thing I want to talk about is the people who made this game. It was somebody's day at work, like their entire day from start to finish, to come up with different adjectives describing the red liquid in these pools. If you'll notice, there is ooh, you got busted by my bot for that language, dude. You got a warning. You gotta come correct up. Yeah, I actually was thinking about that. Like that, apparently, I guess I would need to flag my stream for like mature language or whatever, because I drop bad language sometimes. I mean, this ain't your grandma's stream. If it were your grandma's stream, it'd be much more popular, by the way. And that's right. I'm going in, and I'm sending in the hand. He's dead. He's dead. Oh. Yeah, okay. He's dead, but he's more experienced. And what's, karmic about that is he was the guy earlier in the game that got the more experience from the barrel. Let's see how much experience he got. He's up to... Wait a minute. Did he... Wait a minute. More advanced adventurer. He didn't get more experience. I wonder if, like, the fact that he died in there, somehow in the way that the game script works, because he's dead, he can't collect experience, and so he didn't get any. Because he was, like, basically right around the same place as, Fat Shadow in terms of experience. That's what I checked, but like he's still level 11, and he was. No, it's not. It's hilarious how badly you could get hurt. Can you imagine that? Like, based on the graphic here, he took 385 more direct punches to the face than he could withstand in the living world. His head is just a puddle of goo at this point. Anyway, let me see. Did somebody else get that experience? No. Maybe it was only like 10,000 experience and it's really not that impactful. Like, it was only good early on in the game, but right now it's not even noticeable. Whatever. He's dead. That's explored. We're done with that. Okay. I'm gonna go into the other... No, there's no way. It's just the water is churning. Oh boy, here's a Cyclops back here, and here's the way out. Isn't there another pool? Or am I, like, hallucinating? Is this isn't the same pool, is it? I really don't want someone to die. Oh, I can know by if I mapped... Okay, I've been to that one, because I've mapped the square. Alright, so here's the bash place. Alright, I'm gonna save it and just bash this and see if there's what's behind here. Yeah, just a whole bunch of Cyclopses that I can't handle. Let's just YOLO it, so that we can admit defeat, load our save game, and come back. This is clearly an instance of I need to buff the crap out of my party and come back. So sometimes in this game you have to use the devices available and just cheat. It's not really cheating, I guess, if the game provides it, but you've got to use all the buff resources. So I'm going to have to go to the doubling hit point well. I'm going to have to go to the doubling armor class and the buff strength place. Oh, I haven't... Yeah, clearly I haven't been that way. And then... So there's a few places I need to go. Alright, this is probably going to put a bunch of people down. Yeah, we're nearly dead. I'm actually going to have to rest because I don't think Quiet Riot... Well, Quiet Riot, can you make it? I'm just getting really greedy here. How much does this trap do? I'm going to check it out. It does 25. Jesus. That is sizable. Like, the guillotines underneath Fountainhead do a 5-ball. These traps... That's like 5 per arrow that they show animated. That's quite something. Alright, get me the hell out of here. No. I've already done that. I've already died to you. You know what happens when you go in the pool?
Complain. Oh, fucking A, man. I got a rash.
You get a rash. Bad rash. Uh-oh. God, we never went in here. You know how bad of a gamble it would be with my last remaining person to go into this pool? You talk about horrible game decisions. Ah, God, I feel almost like I should do it, but I know it's a bad idea. I just... Oh, there's another way to go, too. Boy, I've really lived up to my name of incompetence when mapping this place out the first time through. Let's get the hell out of here. Save before I do it? Yeah, I should, but I'm just out. I'm just going to go out. We are back in town. And we are just... There's so many times in this game where you just come into town and they've conveniently placed it so you could just walk straight ahead and go into Temple Greenleaf and get some medicinal marijuana to heal your people. Now, luckily I have a crap load of gold. I'm gonna donate. I know it's a bad idea because it's nighttime, but might as well. Just like pretend that I'm putting myself... Oh, it's about to be day in 2 minutes. Or what? Yeah, 1 minute. And here go my buffs. Boom. Boom. Buff's gone. Buff's gone. But I can buy my torch and then rebuff. Rebuff. Buy items. Damn, that wooden mall is sweet. You know what my next Let's Play is going to be for this game? It's going to be one ninja. That's all I use. And all the equipment that they use is going to be wood. Wood armor, wood everything. Which only gives minuses. Oh god, how impossible would that be? There's probably a way to do it. But anyway. Torch me. I like how he doesn't let you identify items before you buy them. Like, there's no possible way to know what they are. You know, you can't see the Carfax. He's just like, no. As is, buddy. Okay, I get it. That's cool. I gotta fix some shit. Fix everything. Everything we have is broke. This is sad. All my money is going. Alright. There we go. Oh. Man. It seems to be that just like your body armor breaks. Yeah, he is. He's quite the salesman. Yeah. We got the Carfax for you. It's right back here. Why don't you just go ahead and buy this item? But, sir... Ooh, look at this. Plus 13. God, that's good. And God, I can't use it. Alright, well. Anyway. I somehow was, like, under the false belief that I could use splint mail. But no, ring mail is the best that I can use. Ring mail. Alright. Let us then... Actually, let me check Hairy Hand and see if, like, the whole experience snafu has been... Oh. Now, this is something that I want to illustrate to everyone who's playing along at home, which is... nobody. But anyway, so... I'm 21. I believe I started out younger than this. 18, even. So you, like, slowly age as you play the game, and if it's like classic D&D, I think. As you get to a certain point, your stats start to degrade. So you can't just take too long. You can't rest very often. You have to be kind of, like, considerate when doing that, I'll say. Anyway, I've got a torch. Let's get the buffs. Donate. Oh man, they're just a single buffs. That's a shame. It's single buff kind of time. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, so first things first. Give me this. And then I'm going to go over here. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to see if having, like, this increased armor class will help me, like, if armor class just mitigates the trap damage directly. So I was taking 25. Do I take less now that I have this buff? That's what I want to find out. Oh, wait. Strength is up. Magical quickening. We are awesome now. The only thing that could kill us is the red pool of death. Oh, I forgot to give Cranion his haul. We'll do that later. The Sacred Silver Skulls do not scale very well, by the way. 1,000 experience and 1,000 gold at this point in the game is poop. But that's okay. I'll take poop. Alright. Who do I want to go in there? Boots, cloak, belt. Now, necklace. Woo! A lot of stuff in there. That's great. I mean, I think it's a cheese pizza. It could be
Lovely cheese pizza.
much worse than that. Let's just see what we got. So he got hit really hard. Psh! His scale armor broke again, like the flimsiest crap. Now he went in. Why didn't he get any of the gear? Maybe because he got knocked out, I guess? Ooh, Ogre boots are incredible. I think Ogre is one of the better strength modifiers. So that's actually a really good find. This coral stuff sucks. Flashing broadsword. That's... yeah. That's NSFW for sure. But anyway, at least he didn't die. At least Twinkle didn't die. Nothing but bones. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chest, chest, chest. Yes. Single eye. Fat Shadow picks the lock, and we get a big 50,000 gold. That is terrific. I am very happy about that. Alright. So we got a pretty decent treasure haul there. We're just unfortunately down a dude. And because I'm terrible, I have no way to get him back. It's almost like Dungeon Crawl, where what I'm really looking for at this point is some kind of item that can cast Cure, and then a recharge item. Because basically when I play Dungeon Crawl, I'm constantly trying to get heal wands, and then like wands of heal wounds and scrolls of recharging. That's my bread and butter. Haste is fine too. Dude, have you booted up another Dungeon Crawl game, or are you done demoralized forever after that punishing gargoyle loss? Oh, you can't get wands of heal anymore? Damn. How am I gonna play the game? Didn't they think about me? Oh, you're in the swamp? Actually, funny story about the swamp. I was looking at some other YouTubers who had posted videos on Might and Magic 3 and just, you know, kind of checking out what they did with it. And I left some comments, and one dude got back, and he was just like, make sure you remember to cast Levitate while exploring the swamps. And I had forgotten about that. If you're walking around in the swamps, it's very much like the Swamps of Sadness and Neverending Story. Like, your entire party can just fall through, and you can't see it, and everyone's dead. Just game over. So you gotta fly. Yeah, I'm actually going to probably shift over at some point to picking up my Let's Play of Dungeon Crawl, just to keep the freshness. Yeah, I mean, there's no warning, and it's just like you're wandering around in the swamp, and if you're not prepared, you better have saved your damn game, because it's over. Alright, so here we go. Here's an opportunity for me to see if I can mitigate this. So I'm going to look at Hidden Hunk with a 76 armor class and 191 hit points. Yeah, remember to land. I think that's actually happened to me in the past because there's no real incentive to stop flying. Alright, let me see. 191. Yeah. If he mitigated it, it was by 1. Like, he took 24. Everybody took 24. Maybe it did 24 before. Either way, it's still doing 24, which... So none of my buffs did anything to stop it. Like my blessings. Oh, wait. No. Let's be smart about this, which is a real stretch for me. But no, it's not the armor class that mitigates the damage. It's actually the blessing that you get from the temple. Probably this power shield. So it's mitigating it by 1 because I have +1. But if I got all the way up to +10, I could, you know, cut it down tremendously. Because that's what Power Shield does. It's just a raw mitigation for as long as it's in effect. Or maybe it can get burst. Anyway, I'm going through this stuff here. Man, it killed him. I forgot. I thought, like, he wouldn't take damage. That's terrible. That's a bummer, man. Alright, well, I'm going to save it then. Okay. They mercifully don't make me take damage from this trap after each combat round. That would be a bit awful. Alright. We're through. The "we're through" thing from Indiana Jones? Or did you think of something else? That's what it made me think of, is the Holy Grail. That whole trap sequence in Holy Grail. I've got to do that whenever I get to a trap too. Like, you remember when he's sending those dudes in and he doesn't know what to do? Oh, real bummer, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I've also got, God, where is it? I'm so bad at... I've got this one from Lebowski. And then, I've got this one. Alright, we're going in. Chainmail. Pointless. Cutlass. Pointless. Plate. There's some stuff there. There's some stuff there. But we got to get the hell out of here because the hunkster's down. God, this is a real treat of a experience. Let me tell you that. I'm not even going to survive the trap on the way out, am I? Nope. Once again, Quiet Riot will make it. She's like the stalwart of the group in terms of hit points. She's the only person. Oh god. No, not that. That would have just wiped me. Okay, do this. Quiet Riot. She's still up. She's like, hell yeah, I'm up. I'm the best. I'm the best. The best ninja in your damn party. Unfortunately, you're not, but you do have a lot of hit points. I like that. Has anyone ever told you, Quiet Riot, that you've got a lot of hit points? Now, I think if I were to just be speaking honestly to anyone, this dungeon is probably a little bit out of my depth with my current configuration, and I should be doing something else, like going to Swamp Town probably at this point. I could probably take that place, but I'm just stubbornly doing this because the rewards are so high. So this, one of the really cool things about this game is that it allows you to just do risk reward and just go for it. And so if you can like sneak into an area you have no business being in, you might be able to get a chest and just roll outrageous on it and get it and then get the hell out of there, and get some overpowered crap for your time, which is what I'm always trying to do. I think the best example of that is when we got the obsidian nunchucks in the mountains just right outside Boulder. Because we have mountaineering, we could just fly up, you know, the mountains and get that, and it completely changed the nature of this playthrough. Okay, come on, what do we got? What do we got? All right, Box of Blessing is cool. Sharp Ring is awesome. Steel Ring is good too. And that's it. Okay. we got some good stuff. So we're like slowly amassing a really good pile of crap. Alright, inventory. Unfortunately, my big cash pile is going to be invested in the repair job of my armor. I wish there was like some kind of unbreakable gear, but there probably just can't be. Hey. There we go. What you got, dude? Your stuff broken? Of course it is. Alright. Now, let's inspect some of this stuff. I want to see what these ogre boots are about. Yeah, so it's ogre is +8 might, which is awesome. So I'll give these to Twinkle so he can go back to doing some actual damage with his platinum dagger. And I think his platinum dagger actually is capable of some good damage. Yeah, see, this is good damage. And it's +6 to hit, which is sick. I just need him to get some more strength. It's just nowhere compared to how insane this obsidian stuff is. Anyway. Crystal necklace is +1. It just sells for a lot because it's crystal. That's fine. Nope, can't use battle axe, so we're selling it. Coral belt, are you... Yeah, you're just +1. Coral sucks, so I'm just gonna sell all this coral shit. Flashing broadsword. Can you guys use a broadsword, first of all? No. Oh, wow, look how good this is. Flashing is a sweet prefix, besides the fact that it has this nudist connotation. It does electric damage on top of its physical damage and gives you some resistance. That's insane. That steel plate armor is selling for a lot. I love it. What is sharp ring? Is that +3 to hit? Yeah, but no armor. Yeah. Think about that. Iron chainmail, get out of here. Steel ring, are you +4? It's so good. Lapis gauntlets, what are you, +2? +3, oh, that's good. And that seems to be everything that we've acquired. Boop, beep, 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 dee, 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 dee. You need to wear the pearl boots. I will give you some of those. But we need to buy a torch, right? If only you could buy items in quantity in this game. I mean, really, if I could just buy a stack of like 99 torches, the All Ninja Party experience would be significantly improved. As well as a stack of potions of curing, but, you know, that's what this game is not about. I'm not faulting the game, by the way. This is an awesome game. I'm faulting me. Leather flail. Yeah. I think it's called a whip. Alright. Now, let's make some adjustments with the old gear. So I'm going to remove these boots, give you these. Actually, I'm going to give you these boots because I need you to do some damage. And bash stuff down better. Put these over here. You've got what? This sharp ring and this steel ring. Let me just quickly see what my armor class situation is. Yeah, Twinkle needs that steel ring horribly. I'm going to give him the sharp ring, too, while I'm here. What kind of gloves you got on, dude? How in the hell do you not have gloves? Like, what is wrong with me? I mean, don't answer that. But, okay. Well, cool. I can get his armor class up big time, then. Oh, really? That is very... So it's like you can have unlimited rings, but you just can't have two of the same ring. Okay, fine. She'll wear it. What boots do you have on, dude? Oh, the ogre boots. Yeah. We already talked about that. What boots you got? Silver boots? Actually, I think those are better than the pearl boots. What kind of boots you got? Silver. And you got crystal. Crystal is manure. I'm just going to discard it. I know it sells for something. I'm just, again, lazy. Okay. I think then we're good. Uh-oh. Oh no, am I still streaming? It looks like it. Yeah, I am. My OBS just had a heart attack, it looks like. So all that's remaining is my stream preview. I can't see anything else. Okay, interesting. That's gonna make managing this massive chat situation. You can still see it? Okay, good. Yeah, fine. That's cool. I don't really need to see OBS that much anyway. You got the swamp down? Nice. What are you this time? Are you a gargoyle again? You said you were a gargoyle. Are you going like mixed bag person? Are you fighty or are you casty? I love how doubling my hit points is just only a meh. What is this? No, I already got this. Garg, Earth Elementalist. Yeah. I like Earth Elemental stuff. You can, like, explode the walls and shit around people. That's cool. Oh, my OBS came back. Alright, my full control. I can see all of the levels. This knob here goes up to 11. Okay, fine. Oh my god. Yeah. I forgot, because you're a gargoyle. Oh, that's insane. That's a hilarious story that only Dungeon Crawl can provide, and something that, in the moment, would be enough to kill a lesser man. I wish I had my, I think if you just, like, if you have teleport, you just teleport ahead, and then this is, like, doesn't do any damage to you. I can't remember if you jump, if you cast a jump spell, you can skip through this or not. Alright. Well, at least we're yellow. Oh, I forgot to get myself buffs at the old place. That's a shame. Anyway, alright, let's see what's back here. Man, it is embarrassing to miss these guys. Wait a minute. What is your weapon? Steel flail. Okay. But you have nothing in the offhand? I need to get you something. I'm gonna equip this. Maybe it gives you an armor class. I don't know. Anyway, hit him. Three Cyclops deep. Not my favorite. Alright, hit the yellow guy. Yeah, you don't have shit. Somebody's got something that we're gonna use. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I gotta check. I feel like, somebody... Oh, okay, she had the armor of fireballs. What's unfortunate is when that armor runs out of fireballs, it's gonna break and disappear, and she's gonna be naked. Alright, hit the yellow guy. Man.
That's all we got. One goddamn
God.
hit.
We suck at hitting, except for Hidden Hunk. But his just massive accuracy. You got those fireballs ready? I keep thinking Quiet Riot's got something better than she does, and she doesn't. Well, took him to red. I'll take that. Hey, you hit. Wow. Wow, we're doing really well here, actually. Oh shit, Hunk missed. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's with the dodge? You know, I just want to say something, and what I'm going to say is that, that Cyclops is on one knee. We all saw that. And yet he's able to dodge me. I don't know what kind of like knee maneuvering he's able to do, but the man's on his knees and I can't hit him. That's very impressive. I'm gonna have to tip my hat. Cool secret. Oh shoot! Didn't see this dude. All right, I'm gonna turn. One thing you can do without expending an action. Let me just take back that non-word expending, or at least you can't use it in that sense. Without spending an action, you can rotate your view, and I like to do that so that I can just make sure that I'm not in store for more Cyclops or other people. And this is the only one here, so. Also, as noted from much earlier on with the Rat King, even though there's an animation that you have seen before, like you're like, oh, it's a Cyclops, looks like a Cyclops, always look at his name, because it could be like Cyclops Overlord or Cyclops Jesus, and you would not know it, and you're like, why is this guy kicking the crap out of me? And you're like, oh, and it's too late at that point. So, anyway, let me see what we got here. Man, that Emerald Shield would be insanely good. Oh, well, at least it'll sell. Silver Helm, good. What kind of hat you have? You have a silver helm, actually. You have a silver helm. You have a silver helm. Oh, got a lot of silver helms. Iron Helm, junk. Emerald Tiara, unbelievable. Gold Helm. Better than silver. Alright, well, then you're the one with the iron hat. Is that right, dude? Get rid of it. Put on the silver. Now you're talking. Okay. Man, we've got so much experience. Is anybody even close? We're getting there. We're getting there. This is actually good experience. We're marching on. Alright. Man, there's so many chests here. This is a really, really nice spot. Okay, and there's the secret on the other side. Alright. Okay. So let me just... Let's just get right to it. Fat Shadow. Ancient artifact of neutrality. Yes! Wow, we actually got some power loot. I can't remember what the reward is for that, but we know that we just have to take that to the neutral castle, and that's the castle right outside Wildebar, Tumult's castle, and we take it to that dude in red robes, and he will give us something awesome. So that's great. It could just be experience, it could be money, whatever it is, it's going to be good. 5 glowing gems form a star on the front of the iron chest. Try to open. Sure. So, you know, this chest is definitely locked. However, we've got Fat Shadow. He picked it like it was nothing. Ancient artifact of good. Yes.
It's a sweater.
Boom.
It's a sweater.
Boom. Sweaters. Everything coming up. Alright, so these are really, really good items to get. I am super stoked about this. If anything, it'll just be a learning moment to remind me of what the hell you get in those places. Alright, so... Trap. Trap room. Sucks. What is everybody's hit point situation? Fat Shadow will die if I do this. I think it's time to just get the hell out of here. I really apologize that this is such a slog through this place, because I have to constantly just, like, you know, take my comeuppance and then leave. But to be honest, this reminds me of just what kind of a game this is. Like, this is something that's very, very common. That you're gonna have to, like, do multiple passes through a dungeon. It's not easy. It would be, of course, much easier if I could do things like heal and teleport, cast light, but that's not who we are. Right? Okay, anyway. Let me get out of here. Yep. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna go back. And then I think the last thing that I'm gonna do on this particular occasion is hit the 2 castles and turn in these artifacts to see what we get as a reward. Even if all leveling up does in this game is give you access to new spells and hit points, the spells bit is unfortunately wasted on me, but I mean, some more hit points? Yes. I could do much more with those traps. See what I'm saying? Alright. Also, while I'm here, in my favorite town, I'm gonna just pay a visit to our good buddy, Myron, and deposit. I mean, I have so much money. I need to start collecting interest on this money. Okay, so let's go back into Fens and do some stuff. Emerald Shield doesn't sell for as much as I would have expected, but still so good. Alright, is anybody's shit broken? This just gives you, what, +1? Yeah, just sells for a lot. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, you got anything? Nope, just embarrassment. I gotta remember that I have some nice scrolls over here if I need. Oh, I do still have my damn box of jumping, I forgot. I'm gonna try to use that next time I go into the Cyclops Cavern to see if I can jump through some of those traps and stop embarrassing myself so dramatically. Okay. Buy items. Give me the torch, dude. Yeah. Brad. glass jewel. Get out of here. Leather scale. What kind of a con are you on about? Okay. Let's go give Cranian his stuff while we're waiting for the bank to open. Actually, did I go to all these and see what they say? Anyway. No, I'm not going to pay for a level up. Okay. $2,000. I think I said this earlier, but I was watching Twitch and I saw somebody streaming Might Magic 6, and there were actually people walking around that you could see. So I think if I can work my way up to that, I'm going to be thrilled. I'm going to be like, yes, I've made it to the point where they could actually put people in the game. Again, if you feel like you're just saying, oh man, you know what, I have some real good game suggestions that I'd love to see you get your ass kicked by because you're a terrible gamer, person, intellect, all of those things, just let me know. And I am down to spend $5 or less on that game. Alright, look at that. Look at this interest. Alright, I'm going to deposit gold, and we're going to deposit like 150,000 for now. And I'm going to actually deposit like 3,000 gems also to just start really building things up. Yeah. I feel great about my cash flow situation. Okay. So as I said, top priority here is just check out the castles and see what these ancient artifacts do. Now what's nice is, unlike the ultimate power orbs, you don't have to worry about who you're going to allocate them to in terms of which guy or king you want to win the battle. These are specifically attributed to each castle. I am Praethos. Many artifacts once rested in the castle shrine. If in your journey you should come across one of the missing artifacts, you will be handsomely rewarded for its return. Yeah, I have it. Isn't it? Where is it? Where did my ancient artifact of good go? Didn't we get that? Wait a minute, where the hell did it go? Wait a minute, wait. I thought I had one. Did I give it to you? Or did I accidentally sell it? Man, that would be a shame if I accidentally sold it. Let me just pray that that's not the case. I'm going to load my game. See where I was when I saved it last. This is fine. It's a bummer to, yeah, see, here's an ancient artifact of good, so I don't want to just accidentally have lost that. So again, I apologize, I'm having to go back through some stuff, but I don't want to just lose my ancient artifact of good for no reason. Now, if that guy took it and then just didn't inform me that there was any kind of reward, that's one thing. But I ain't going out like that. I'm excited about what I'm about to get. So, anyway, another reason to religiously save your game. But luckily I did. And I really didn't lose that much. I just, I healed people up and fixed my gear, sold some stuff. That's pretty much all I did. Man, I just got massively lost. Here we go. Another nice thing about having spellcasters in your party is that you can cast Wizard Eye, which is like my favorite spell, and I usually have it running all the time because it just provides the map for you. And generally, I'm constantly looking at that and nothing else when I play. But I'm a ninja, so I've got to look at the 3D graphs. Alright, people. Whoa, I almost healed Alan Bow. Jesus, what a finger slip that would have been. Get this. Cockamamie bastard out there. Okay. So we've got to rest. And then we've got to go in here. And we're going to be like, hey. And then he's going to be like, hey. And we're going to buy your torch. Twinkle's backpack is full. Yes. Okay. And then that wooden crown is tempting. Incandescent brass shield. Well, if I could use a shield. So, what is it that... Yeah, alright. So you still got the artifact. Okay. Beep-a-dee-ba. Beep-a-dee-ba. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Fix it up. Alright, we're done. Okay. So now it's just a matter of going to Cranion and then going to the bank. And we are back. I wonder if... You know what I bet happened is Cranion stole it. Cranion was got like sticky fingers or something. Was just like, oh yeah, I'll take the Sacred Silver Skulls and also the Ancient Artifact of Neutrality. Thank you so... Or, you know, good or whatever. Thank you so much. Or it could have been Zahab. Somebody took it. Alright, deposit my money. 150,000. Deposit my gems. 3,000. Alright. Good. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm going to save it. How's that? Look, I did it. Now I'm going to the castle. Now everyone's going to be pleased. Okay. Alright. Let's see what actually happens when I submit this. Okay? Alright, I'll save it again. I am Praethos, protector of the relics. I welcome that which you present to us and beseech you in return to return any other artifacts you may uncover in your quests. Okay, so he's happy. We gave him something. What did he give us? It looks like experience. Yeah, definitely. A pretty substantial amount of experience, like 100,000 or 200,000. New Silver Skull. I had two. It is. It's like the upgraded Silver Skull, basically. Except he gave me no money, and he gave me no gems. But he gave me enough to level up many of the people in my party. Most of these people are good. Alright, anyway, my two people can get to level 12. And then I think after I turn in the other ones at Tumult's Castle, then we're going to be rocking and rolling. I am going to stop into Baywatch here and pick up a torch. That's how desperate I am for light sources. Hi. I'd like to throw in a coin, please. Your stuff sucks. That crystal metal might be a thing. +1 metal. Gets to the point where it's actually not worth it, though, because your inventory becomes completely clogged. Like, by the end of the game, you might be in a situation where you have people that can't even hold new items because every slot is filled up with something that they're equipped with. I wonder if that is something that they address, or I should say redress, in the next installment. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here and go to Wildbar. I'm just wandering through. Where's my town? Here it is. Yes. Actually, I don't need to go here yet. I was gonna maybe train, but let's turn in the artifact first. Tumult. We're here with an artifact for you and your friends. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this time is I'm gonna actually check. I have 100. I have 1,500,000 experience. Okay. Hey. You rascals. Alright, still about the same. Okay. That which you bring me now will be returned to the shrine, but there are still others waiting to be discovered. Take your reward and continue the search. I love that they just don't tell you what your reward is. It is, it's a flat 100,000. 100,000. So that puts that to bed. So it's, worth 100 sacred silver skulls. Quite the payout. But that's amazing. That's, I'm actually going to level up. It's, you know, in the beginning of the game, you're just leveling up with great regularity. No, that's a good point. They do that. They break things up. Actually, it reminded me of, I don't know if you saw the Quatlu coins, but the Quatlu coins that you can take into the Slither Cult Stronghold, there's 3 statues that you can turn those into, and they raise might, endurance, and accuracy, I think. And so it's all like fighting type stats. And then as we were looking at in the Arachnoid Cavern, I think if you solve that riddle, you get the opportunity to do something to increase your intelligence and your perception. They kind of like divide things up. And I don't know who does luck and speed, if that's even a thing. That's another good point. I should do a segment on reading through the manual to really determine what each stat does for you so I can min-max better. But anyway, the round table. The armory. Nope. Not what I want at all. I need some watermelons. Where's the watermelons? No. Get out. Is it the round table where the watermelons are? No, here we go. Alright. Train. Aww. Okay. Well, most of us leveled. Lady Green's extravagance cost us a bit there. Look at Quiet Riot. See, look how stout she is. She's over 200 hit points. Beautiful, Quiet. Alright, so I think at this point then, it's just going back to finish up the Cyclops Cavern. But that was so worth my while. It's made me much stronger, my gear is better, I've leveled. So what I'm going to do now is just take a quick bio break and then switch over to some dungeon crawl. So I'm going to save my game. I'm going to... Oh crap, could you not... The music wasn't playing that whole time, was it? Oh well. That was a beginner's mistake. It was just me talking then. That's a shame. Anyway,